Learn to sit through the long white gap between your sentence and the next small damage. The room kept its shape while my pulse kept changing, like a man hearing his own name from far inside a wall. The phone sat dark on the table ledge, and every minute left a clean little mark. I watched my hands turn practical then careful, as if silence were a tool I had to master. There was a night you stopped mid-thought, and the air got sharper than any answer. I felt my old self step aside, and something cold to take the wheel. Say less now, let it ring. Let the empty shape speak. Say less now, let it ring. I know what the echo means. I know what the echo means. By morning I was reading faces for exits, counting the pauses like receipts in a drawer. Your words still hung there, thin and unfinished, over the sink, over the floor, over my own breathing. I did not shatter, I did not fade. I just began to hear the Faultline work, a quiet procession under every promise, a second voice beneath the one I used to trust. There was a night you stopped mid-thought, and the air got sharper than any answer. I felt my old self step aside, and something cold to take the wheel. Say less now, let it ring. Let the empty shape speak. Say less now, let it ring. I know what the echo means. I know what the echo means. Now I move through the city of my own nerves, where every step remembers an earlier version of me, leaning in me, swallowing the one in me, mistaking stillness for peace. But I can live with the let it show.
Measure time in the bend of your wrist. We're skin the weather of missing things. My ribs kept a ledger of borrowed years, while dust made a soft geometry on the floor. I listened for the shape of your name, as if memory could learn new limbs. Gravity wrote its patient sentence through every tendon of the night. I felt my bones turning toward the dark and turning back toward your face. Memory frequencies carry me higher. Memory frequencies fall through my skin. Time leaves a bruise on the hands of my heart, and I learn my own outline again. Memory frequencies carry me farther. Memory frequencies split into light. In the quiet after the last bad hour, my mouth found the salt of old decisions. The small joints of feeling clicked awake like hidden gears in a sleeping saint. I kept your absence in the chest, where it pulsed like a second pulse. Gravity loosened its iron grip, and the room forgot its weight. I heard my pulse become a corridor with a door at the end of your voice. Memory frequencies carry me higher. Memory frequencies fall through my skin. Time leaves a bruise on the hands of my heart, and I learn my own outline again. Memory frequencies carry me farther. Memory frequencies split into light. A warm analog line undressed the ceiling, and my breath goes thin as paper. I touch the scar where yesterday was sun, and it answers in a language of sparks. Memory frequencies carry me higher. Memory frequencies fall through my skin. Time leaves a bruise on the hands of my heart, and I learn my own outline again. Memory frequencies carry me farther. Memory frequencies split into light.
left your name on my skin like a match in the dark. I keep tracing the edge of that electric spark.
I saw you turn then freeze, like you heard my soul. I knew that look too well. It said we both lost control.
Now the air is leaning toward the words we never said.
My pulse is climbing higher past the mercy in my head.
Hold me tonight, hold me tonight. One more time, one more fight. Hold me tonight. Say my name slow,
Say it again.
hold me tonight.
Till we forget where we've been.
Your perfume on my sleeve still burns through the night.
We were all sharp edges, then we learned the light.
I kept my distance, sure, but my voice gave out.
You made a vow with a look, and I heard it loud.
Now the room is spinning,
But I like the way it feels.
every step we took apart just brought us back for real. Hold me tonight,
Hold me tonight.
one more time, one more fight. Hold me tonight. Say my name slow,
Say it again.
hold me tonight. Till we forget where we've been.
I don't need forever. I need your hands on the line.
I don't need a promise, just this moment, you and I.
Let the past fall silent. Let the heart go thin.
If we're gonna cross this fire, let us dive right in. Hold me tonight,
Hold me tonight. One more time, one more fight. Hold me tonight.
say my name slow,
Say it again. Hold me tonight.
till we forget where we've been.
Hold me tonight.
Hold me tonight.
Hold me tonight.
pulse kept time with the changing coast, where even the silence felt composed. I learned your distance by the air, by the way my shoulders braced for there. Now every thought comes back in waves, trained by the shape of the space you made. Low pressure love, low pressure love. It bends the sky, but lifts me up. Low pressure love, low pressure love, pressure love. I feel you fading, still enough. There's a chamber where the echoes sit, where the first small fracture still fits. I keep my balance on that thin edge, muscle memory and a near mispledge. Your name is a frequency losing height, still thread in the dark with a silver light. I don't chase ghosts, I chart the pull and let the quiet turn almost full. Low pressure love, low pressure love, pressure love. It bends the sky, but lifts me up. Low pressure love, low pressure love. I feel you fading, still enough. Low pressure love, low pressure love, pressure love. It bends the sky, but lifts me up. Low pressure love, low pressure love, pressure love. I feel you fading, still enough. You speak in silver lines across the quiet air. I keep your name like tide marks that only I can wear. The room goes soft and distant when your shadow slips through me, and every colored signal feels like it knows the
sea. So hold that fading glow, let it move through you. I'm close to letting go, but I'm still in view. Blue static lullaby, pull me under, pull me. Blue static lullaby, stay a little longer. You and I, we drift in time, slow and soft together. Blue static lullaby, say my name forever. You turn the dark to velvet with one unguarded breath. I hear the years unspooling in the spaces left. Your voice is on the fringe line of everything I knew, and I keep swaying nearer like I was made for you. So hold that fading glow, let it move through you. I'm close to letting go, but I'm still in view. Blue static lullaby, pull me under, pull me. Blue static lullaby, stay a little longer. You and I, we drift in time, slow and soft together. Blue static lullaby, say my name forever. If this is all we get, let it be enough. I've been made of echoes, you've been made of dust. Now the whole world slips away, and I can finally breathe. Blue static lullaby, keep on holding me. Blue static lullaby, pull me under, pull me. Blue static lullaby, stay a little longer. You and I, we drift in time, slow and soft together. Blue static lullaby, say my name forever.
You cut through the noise like a signal, sharp-eyed, fierce and alive. I was counting the cracks in my morning, then you lit up the fight in my spine. Every promise I buried in shadows started moving again in my chest. You don't ask for a reason to run, you just show me I'm more than the rest. And I feel that pulse rising like a name I can't shake. One spark in the silence, and the whole room wakes. There's a line in your stare like a headline saying get up and start again. I can taste every mile that I lost when you pulled me back into the bend. No soft surrender, no drifting to waiting, no fading into the grave. You make my pulse sound like thunder. You make every second obey. And I feel that pulse rising like a name I can't shake. One spark in the silence and the whole room wakes. Run with me now, run through the steel blue dark. We were made for the break, we were made to leave a mark. Run with me now, keep that fire in view. If the night wants a battle, and I bring it with you. Say my name like a vow, let it cut through the cold. I was built from the ache, but I won't fold. Take the line, take the lead, let the fear fall away. When your hand meets my hand, I know exactly where to stay. Run with me now, run through the steel blue dark. We were made for the break, we were made to leave a mark. Run with me now, keep that fire in view. If the night wants a battle, then I bring it with you. Let the whole world see we were built for the chase. We were born running free. The hourglass gave up on our names. I wore your silence like a flame. We missed the door by one last breath, held the future, then it left.
Your hand was close, my heart said stay. The world kept turning, we slipped away. Too late for now, too late for then. We met in time, we missed it again. And the clock won't give us back what it stole in a falling track. I reach for you, you fade from view. In every dream I lose you too. Time is gone, time is gone.
We were almost,
Time is gone, time is gone.
but never close enough.
Time is gone, time is gone.
We can't begin again.
Time is gone, we never could be.
Your name stays bright in the dark. trace your face in passing years.
Taste that goodbye through all my tears.
If I had one
more borrowed night,
I'd call your loss
my only light.
but
Dawn was cruel and truth came slow.
you were my maybe.
I was your no.
And the clock
Won't give us back
what it stole.
in a fallen track.
I reach for you.
You fade from view.
In every dream I lose you too.
Time is gone, time is gone.
We were almost,
Time is gone, time is gone.
but never close enough.
Time is gone, time is gone.
We can't begin again.
Time is gone. We never could be.
Let the sacks,
Hold what we lost.
let the old moon count the cost. I hear your voice
I feel it near.
like a kiss.
That can't stay here.
If love had wings,
See broken
if
flags.
time had mercy, it chose the night
So take this ache.
and let it show.
We were meant to almost know. Time is gone, time is gone.
We were almost,
Time is gone, time is gone.
never close enough.
Time is gone, time is gone.
We can't begin again.
Time is gone. We never could be. Time is gone. We never could be. Time is gone. We never could be.
We learn the shape of silence by leaving things unsaid. The names we used for future have thinned out in my head. Your absence fits the hallway like a theory I can't prove. I read the spaces carefully, as if they might confess, but every small revision only makes the distance less. We are farther now than language can repair. We are farther now, and still you linger there. between our names. The maps we made in confidence have folded into time. I trace the old intentions and find a different line. What used to feel like certainty now answers with delay. The record of our tenderness is elegant and worn, a measured set of echoes where the center has been drawn. We are farther now than language can repair. We are farther now, and still you linger there. In the quiet after, in the years between our names, I stopped asking for a verdict from the shape of what we lost. Some endings are exacting and arrive without a cause. We are farther now than language can repair. We are farther now, and still you linger there. In the quiet after, in the years between our names. In the low static of my own name, I hear the tide of a vanished resolve, soft as a bruise learning light. I kept the aftertaste of August in my pulse, where motion turns to memory, then memory to salt. Your echo moved through me like weather through grain, not a wound I could name, just a pattern of ache. And every small refrain in my chest kept bending toward the same fading frequency. Fading frequencies, fading frequencies. You live in the band of my breath. Fading frequencies, fading frequencies. frayed at the seams of the midnight air. The more I forgot, the more you returned. In the muscle memory of my quiet hands, like tides rehearsing the shoreline again, or dust keeping faith with the edge of the land. Fading frequencies, fading frequencies. You live in the bend of my breath. Fading frequencies, fading frequencies. Still tracing the shape of what left. When the signal thins, I am here, holding the hush between the years. I keep the signal drifting, drifting through me. If sorrow is physics, then I am the drift, a comet of meaning reduced to a glow. But something survives in the cobalt of dusk, in the patient collapse of a beautiful tone. So I let it unwind, let it circle once more. Let the lost thing bloom in the folds of the sky. Fading frequencies, fading frequencies. You live in the bend of my breath. Fading frequencies, fading frequencies. Still tracing the shape of what left. When the signal thins, I am here, holding the hush between the years. And if I turn slowly toward the dark, it is not to vanish, only to hear. Your silence like a shoreline map, where high ideas erode to silt. My pulse keeps time with a changing barometer, and the air between us tilts. Your name moves through my muscle memory, like a tide that knows its route. Every soft retreat leaves a longer contour. Every near yes leaves doubt. Pull me into low tide. Pull me into low tide. Let the signal bend, let the distance glide. Pull me into low tide. pull me into low tide. I found your shadow in a minor key, where the years keep folding back. Not a plea, not a claim, just a geographic ache with a patient aftertaste. You changed the pressure in my private weather, left the compass slightly wrong. Still I follow that familiar current, where the broken lines belong. Pull me into low tide. Pull me into low tide. Let the signal bend, let the distance glide. Pull me into low tide. Pull me into low tide. Now the baseline traces a corridor through the long decline of blue, and the saxophone keeps lifting what my mouth can't make true. If the body keeps its old coordinates, the mind still points toward you. Not a fire, not a wound, just a region fading frequencies bloom. Pull me into low tide. Pull me into low tide. Let the signal bend, let the distance glide. Pull me into low tide. We move like a fault line under polished air, two mapped out currents crossing nowhere. Your silence had latitude, mine had a lane, and the miles between us grew finer unseen. The room of the evening lost its central grain, every small habit changing its name in the chain. repulsed by the shape of the tide, but the tide kept turning to a different side. We are drifting, drifting out past the edge of what we swore about. We are fading, fading slow, like a signal only we could know. We are drifting, drifting on to the place where our names are gone. We are fading, fading low, but the undertow still says hello. There was a season with pressure like steel, when every soft angle was something we'd feel. Now your touch comes back like a trained muscle does, half memory, half weather, half because I keep hearing the echo chamber expand, the sound of our promises thinning like sand. What used to converge now diverges by design. Two compass needles refusing the line. We are drifting, drifting out past the edge of what we swore about. We are fading, fading slow, like a signal only we could know. We are drifting, drifting on to the place where our old names are gone. We are fading, fading low, but the undertow still says hello. The undertow still says hello. If love was a map, it would fold and fray, still pointing somewhere we don't stay. And all I can hold is the afterglow of a shore that learned to let us go. Your shape by pressure, by the weather under skin. Maps of the old frontier, fold and unfold again. My pulse is a harbor ledger,
drift, I stay between your frequencies. Fallen latitude, fallen latitude. I feel the ache of a place that still knows me. There's a hush in the distance, like a river made of sleep. I keep hearing your absence in the seams beneath the beat. The old magnetic pull turns softly in my bones. I am made of directions that never learn to go home. Fallen latitude, fallen latitude. I drift, I stay between your frequencies. Fallen latitude, fallen latitude. I feel the ache of a place that still knows me. If I turn toward the signal, it dissolves into the dusk. Yet the pulse beneath my ribcage still answers what it must. So I wear the quiet current like a language without sound, and I follow the low horizon where the lost are found. Fallen latitude, fallen latitude. I drift, I stay between your frequencies. Fallen latitude, fallen latitude. I feel the ache of a place that still knows me. I read the distance in your silence, like contour lines beneath my skin. The weather in my chest keeps leaning toward where your fading signal lives. My pulses map the oldest river. It knows the curve by your muscle memory. I keep the ache in careful measure, like salt held under the sea. Hold me tonight, let the pressure turn. Hold me tonight, where the lost lost ones learn. Hold me tonight in the long low tide. Hold me tonight, keep the echo wide. Distant shore inside my thinking keeps pulling at the same old seam. I trace the edges of the leaving and fold them into half dreams. The dark grows soft as fern and thunder. It teaches me to stay and bend. What falls away becomes a compass. What breaks apart can still ascend. Hold me tonight, let the pressure turn. Hold me tonight, where the lost ones learn. Hold me tonight in the long low tide. Hold me tonight, keep the echo wide. Hold me tonight, let the pressure turn. Hold me tonight, where the lost ones learn. Hold me tonight in the long low tide. Hold me tonight, keep the echo wide. I wore my old skin thin on the edge of a harder year. Salt in the seams of my name and a frost line growing near. I learned how to stand in the ache when the night took shape inside. Every bruise became a map, every silence sharpened my pride. Now the north in me is moving past the border of my fear. I can hear the frozen distance turning cleaner, clearer here. My horizons are shifted, cutting through the cold. My horizons are shifted into fire.
I buried the names I was given in a field of harder breath. Let the